Hello and welcome to day 11 of 5 minutes for 4 weeks practicing Scorpions No One Like You. I am at an exciting part of the piece, not so much in terms of content, but I mean, the whole thing is content, not in terms of what is about to happen in the piece, but um, basically my understanding of the piece. I've worked out the introduction. I began the verse. I played the first two measures. Yesterday, I looked at the third, realized it's the same as the first of the verse. Did I say that correctly? I began looking at the verse, played the first two measures of the verse, and then the third measure, realized it's the same as the first, and then looked at the fourth and realized it's the same as the beginning of the second, and then there's a slight difference. But that basically puts me in a place where I'm able to play. I have to figure out measure four, and then I can play measures 1 through 4 relatively easily, I hope. And then what I'm hoping, I haven't looked at this, I'm hoping that measures 5 through 8, if not just measures 5 through 7, if not measures 5 through 8, are the same as 1 through 3 or 4. So in which case that would take me through the verse, I believe, unless there's some like bridge or something, and then back into the chorus, which I already know, I think. So that is where I currently am, and there's a good chance I can get through a bunch of the piece today, if not to, it's the more conservative estimate before the liberal one. So I can get through a bunch of the piece by tomorrow, if not by today. That's how it's done. Also, I have a note here. I totally forgot about this. When I play that chord, and I first, oh, that looks cool. The light bouncing off of the. I like that. Is that the light from? That's the sunlight, right? Hold on. There we go. Where's that light coming from? Oh, you can't see it if. Yeah, it's the sunlight. That's cool. I'm gonna just hold my guitar like this. Okay. The right, that note, I have a note here that basically as soon as the first measure of the verse, when I come out of the introduction into the verse, that I had my finger on the wrong string, a pointer finger on the wrong string. So I have a note here to be attentive to that. So I want to practice. Do I want to practice that? No. I just want to, when I get around to going from the verse intro into the verse, or do I? No. I want to look at measure 4, play measure 1, 2, 3, 4, and then try going from the. Or do I want to try? See how things go. Right now, the plan is look at 4, play 3, 4, play 1, 2, 3, 4, and then 5, 6, 7, 8. Potentially 1 through 8, depending on how similar it is, and then try going from the verse. And that might be more than one day's worth, i.e., more than 5 minutes worth. Let's see how that goes. Hi, Dad. Thank you for joining. 5 minutes on the clock. Quotation of the day is, "The ornaments of a house are the friends who visit it." That's nice. Okay. And why is that so quiet? That's why. I think when I put it into the bag or something, into the gig bag, the volume knob gets adjusted. Much better. Okay. Here we go. Let's get the song ready just in case. And here we go. So, coming in from. Then again to. So let's practice that. That's practice coming in from 3 to. So instead of C, it is an F. Natural, there's no sharps. Okay. First fret here. Yeah. Okay, nice. F major. And then, okay, is this the same? Da, 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 da. Ah, it's a little bit different this time around. Okay, so then so it's oops. So from the top. Instead of a C, it's a D. So, no, I'm looking at the wrong measure. Instead of an E, it's a D. So that's so. Okay, so. And then what? Or do it from the play from the beginning now. Oh, then it's totally different. Okay. Okay. Let me just practice this. Okay. So measures 5 through 8 are not the same as, or even measures 5 through 7 are not the same as 1 through 3. So that slowed me down a bit. Measure 5 and 1 are the same, so that was helpful. Measure 6 and 2 are different. That already was, it's one note different. It still needs rehearsal, and still needs me to be careful and attentive to the fact that when I'm playing it, when I'm playing it the second time, make sure to do that differently than the other time. So that's what's going on there. So I do have to get it to become more automatic rather than trying to remember each time I play it. Okay. I did look ahead a bit as I was playing. I looked at measure 7. I thought it was very different at first, then I realized it's similar. Just the first note is different than basically measures 1 and 3, etc. So are 1 and 3 the same? Yeah. Okay. So that isn't as much more work as I thought. So I need a few more days to practice this. But I'm liking it. I'm liking the level of difficulty. I was thinking yesterday, like when I realized, like, measure 3 and 4, how similar they are to 1 and 2. I was thinking, what if I finish this piece too early? Now I'm at a point where I think like, okay, I'm probably gonna get through it in just about the right amount of time. So that is where that's where I am with this piece. Tomorrow I hope to continue. I don't know if I'm gonna practice. The question is, at what point do I practice going in from the intro into what I've learned so far? Maybe, yeah, I don't want to wait till, like I said, like, oh, I'll learn the whole verse and then try to add on, go back to the intro, because I don't want to forget. I don't want to neglect that transition. So it might take. I'm not sure when at this point. I gotta think about that. Potentially, like after 3 minutes of practice tomorrow, or something like that. Like try to learn a little bit more. I'm not sure. That's something I gotta figure out. Anyway, thank you all so much for joining. Hope to see you all again tomorrow, same time, 7:40 a.m. Eastern time. Actually, today was a little bit late, but aiming for 7:40 tomorrow. A reminder that there is a link in the description section with a list of songs from which you can make requests. Wishing you all a great day, and as always, until next time and beyond, keep practicing.